Hello humans and welcome back to the Taoei. Today is another session with Jordan and this is our last session of the week in our morning session. Now every morning we did breath work. Some people know this as stomach vacuum, some people know this as Nadi Kriya. I have been practicing this every day for the past 5 months or so. I will not share this process with you on this channel because I simply have not worked it enough. I don't think 5 months of daily work is enough. So maybe in the next 6 months to a year, I will release this type of information from my research on this part of the practice. Then after about 10 to 20 minutes of the breath work, we went into 20 minutes of spinal work, and we did this every single day as well. This pattern that Jordan is doing is new to him. He isolated each piece, now he's integrating it with a certain number of rotations for each part of the spine. Now for Jordan's sessions today, he's going to be doing handstand and mobility primarily. So he's warming up first with the chest to wall handstand. Then he's going to warm up further with the balance using a double toe pull to handstand hold. And then he's going to get into freestanding handstands, and we're going to get into some different shapes in the handstand. Jordan's handstand has come a long way. If you just look at the video when he came here previously on my channel, you can see a big difference in both the line and duration of the holds, and he's starting to learn shapes in the handstand as well. So I'm very happy with Jordan's overall progress in the handstand, and we're going to continue to really build this out and continue to increase holds, learn new shapes, and work our way towards more intermediate and advanced balances. Now, in between Jordan's handstand holds, he is doing some mobility exercises. So the first one is the diagonal stretch. This has come a long way for him as well. And then the shape that he has been working in the handstand is the straddle handstand. Now this is a very foundational piece that can work into a lot of different integrations upside down, and is also a very, very beginning part towards the one-arm handstand. Now here I'm showing Jordan an exercise called straight to straddle, moving from straight handstand to straddle handstand. And I want to see if he's able to do this with any accuracy, because he's been working just the straddle holds, and this is kind of the next progression. So you'll see in the next video he goes for it and he actually gets a few attempts, but he's not quite ready to work this just yet. So we're going to increase his straddle holds first and then come back to this one later. The second mobility exercise that Jordan has worked is the head to toe, or the wushu bounces. Now, we needed a lot of preparation before we got to this step, and this step has gone a long way. So he's using fist to toe right now and increasing in dorsiflexion and in the whole posterior chain, the mobility of the posterior chain. So I'm very happy with the progress he's had here. And here are some more handstands from him as well. Then here I'm going through how to get into the middle split isometric properly and with the hip in the correct position. So I'm showing him and giving him specific cues as to how to hold this position, as we're probably going to use this in future programs for him. For Jordan's locomotion, one of the things that he's been working on is the Qdr Rotational Pushup. He has been at this progression here, and I think that it looks good enough to be ready to put down that foot. So I'm going to give him some specific cues and show him what I want him to try. And after I showed him, now here is the result: Qdr Rotational Pushup. Now obviously we want to clean this up, but if you're interested in learning the Qdr Rotational Pushup, I actually have a tutorial on this channel, so you can click the I button to watch that one. And then here I'm giving him further instruction on the Qdr Rotational Pushup to make it smoother, make it easier on the body, and how to progress it over his program in the future. And now we're going to get into some standing meditation. So I'm going over in very big detail how to do standing meditation. So I've sped up this clip just to save you guys some time and you don't have to listen to me talk so much. And we also went into some different standing meditation postures. And that is the last session with Jordan. I had a great time training with him this past week. He's made a lot of progress and he's going to continue to make a lot of progress in the future. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe, and that's the session.